All right, good morning, traders. Today is June 7th, 2024. Thank you for being here. My SPY pivot this morning, 530.42. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. SPY closed the day with a 2-hour uptrend and a 10-minute uptrend. SPY and QQQ made new all-time highs. FNGU made a new 2-year high. SPY and QQQ and FNGU are still in uptrends, while IWM and Diamond Dow still remain in downtrends. Diamond Dow made a higher high and a higher low, closing over the bullish cross and over the 17 EMA. IWM made an inside day. Like to see a breakout for the bulls on this one. Made an inside day, closing below the bearish trap below the 17 EMA. Gold restarts an uptrend, making a higher high and a higher low, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Silver still in a downtrend, made a higher low and a higher high, closing over a bullish cross over the 17 EMA. USO, let me make sure I get right back where I was, in a downtrend, made a higher high and a higher low, closing inside the bullish trap under the 17 EMA. And UNG, still in an uptrend, made a higher high and a higher low, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. US dollar index, still in a downtrend, closed around the 104.10 area and continues to fall a little bit. All right, let's go take a look at some charts. All right, first chart. SPY. All right, so yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, made a new all-time high, closing over the bullish trap, over the rising 17 EMA. Okay, so that's bullish. It's in an uptrend. It made a new all-time high. All right, I'm telling you, I think SPY's going for 545, 550. We'll see what happens. All right, 2 hour. All right, let's look at the 2 hour. See, we have the price action, the 3 EMA, all up over the 8 EMA. We have a 2 hour uptrend going right into the close. All right, let's take a look at the 10 minute. 10 minute, we have a 10-minute uptrend we left off with. Okay, see price, the 3 up over the 8, going right into the close. So that's a bullish 10-minute uptrend. So we have a 10-minute uptrend, a 2 hour uptrend, a daily uptrend. It's got to be a weekly, monthly uptrend because we're making new all-time highs. So everything is uptrend. All right, everything's looking good. All right, so then in the pre-market, looks like we're attacking. Well, it looks like we're attacking the overnight highs right there. So there's SPY. Pivot for today, still down here. Okay. All right, pivot still 530.42. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. Okay. Today's entries. Again, green erases red on the 10-minute chart. Green erases red. That's an entry. All right. Yesterday was nothing but chop. All right. Red erases green underneath this area right here. I may be taking some short all the way back down to the anchored VWAP right here. Okay. Green erases red up here. Red erases green under here. Okay, so there's SPY. Let's take a look at QQQ. We'll go back to the daily chart. There's the Andrews pitchfork on the SPY on the daily chart. Let's take a look at QQQ. All right, QQQ, again, like I said, made new all-time highs, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. QQQ, everything's in an uptrend, all right? If it made new all-time highs, that means weekly, monthly, yearly, whatever you want to call it here on the time frames, all in uptrends if it's making brand new all-time highs. So there's QQQ. FNGU Excuse me there. All right. Another new 2-year high. All right. So that's a 2-year all-time high. Well, it's a 2-year high right there. Okay, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap, over the rising 17 EMA. Okay, that's in an uptrend. That's FNGU. Let's take a look at IWM. All right, IWM is got to break out over this high. Okay, that's the one that put them in an uptrend. This is the one that put them in a downtrend. They got to break this high right here. Okay, IWM, yesterday's price action got an inside day. It's a lower high and a higher low, but it closed under the bearish trap under the 17 EMA. Okay, so not looking very bullish right now, closing underneath the midpoint of this area right here. Okay, notice when we closed up here, I was all happy and giddy and ready to go. Yes, over the midpoint. Okay, now came back yesterday and closed underneath this. Okay, and then we got pre-market action coming in here, challenging the low again. All right, so there's IWM. All right, putting in an inside day. I would like to see a bullish breakout to the upside. Doesn't mean I'm going to get what I want. But there's IWM, still in a downtrend. Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow, yesterday's candle, higher low, higher high, closing over a bullish cross and over the 17 EMA. Still in a downtrend because got to break this high right here. All right, so Diamond Dow still in a downtrend. Okay, along with IWM. All right, let's take a look at our technicals. T2122 didn't help us much yesterday at all. Okay, so you can see we made a little higher low here, then made a higher high, and then after that, the day was done for T2122 because then we started making lower lows and lower highs. That's it. So the only best part of the day was in the morning. So for T2123, yesterday's price action, you can see here there was the best part of the day. In the morning, you got 4 green candles there, a red, a couple more green candles, and then mostly all red, making lower highs and lower lows into the close. So just chop to the right here. Again, more melting on this T2123. T2123 3 bar. Another 3 red candles here, okay? Continues to melt down into this rising 200 SMA. Okay, looking more like it's going to be a U bottom. Hopefully it is a bottom. All right, that's at this point right now. It's gone. It's a little long in the tooth. All right, starting to show some gray hairs. All right, so I'd like to see it start to kind of work in the other direction. Hopefully it does not melt through and continue to go through this. FNGU, all right. FNGU, you can see mostly had a green day. Move up and consolidate over to the right. Okay, you can see here green, red, 1 red, 2 red, 3, 4 red out of the whole day. The rest of them all green candles, bullishly moving up and over to the right. Over this 200 SMA. Nice. That's very nice. We needed that. Okay, now we need them to hold this area. All right, consolidate, and then move to the upside. All right, so that was mostly consolidation yesterday. Hopefully we get another move to the upside this morning. We'll see what happens. All right, let's go back and take a look at, let's just go take a look at SMH. See if they put in a new all-time high. All right, SMH puts in another new all-time high yesterday. Higher low, higher high. Closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. SMH. All right, new all-time high for SMH. XLK. Technology. Higher low, higher high. Closing over the bullish trap over the rising 17 EMA. Uptrend there. So technology and SMH, semiconductors, in an uptrend. Okay, not a new all-time high, but nice to see it challenge this area. So there's XLK. Let's take a look at IYT. All right, here's IYT. Still in a downtrend till we break this high right here. Like I said, they got a lot of work to do. All right, but they are moving up. All right, so I guess I should be happy that they are moving up. Yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, closing over the bearish trap and over the falling 17 EMA. That should make me happy. It does. Like to see just a little bit more. Okay, so there's IYT. And let's take a look at XLF financials. All right, so financials still, what do we got here? He's still in an uptrend. All right, yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, closing inside the bearish trap and underneath the 17 EMA. Okay, like to see a little more, get back up on top of this uptrend line right up here. This would be nice to get up on top of this right here. All right, and then start to consolidate and move back up. That's XLF. All right, let's take a look at XLI. That's our financial sector. This is our industrial sector. All right, industrial sector making, it's in a downtrend. All right, so XLI still in a downtrend. Got a double top here, got a double bottom here, but on the daily chart we're making, you can see lower highs right here and then lower lows down here. All right, till we take out that high. Or this high right here, we're still in a downtrend. Just consolidating in a bear flag. Yesterday's price action, let me make sure I get the right one. All right, is a higher low and a higher high, but closing under the whole bearish trap, not even inside it. Under the bearish trap, under the falling 17 EMA. All right, let's take a look at our economic calendar. We've had a really light week for the bulls to make advancements. Well, let's take a look at our economic calendar, and on the economic calendar for today, not much is going to happen. All right, we got the employment situation at 8:30 and wholesale inventories at 10. Got a Fed speaker at 12 and a rig count at 1. As always, consumer credit at 3 p.m. All right, so that's it. Really light week this week. Bulls made some advancements when it was a really light week. Okay, so let's take a look at where Max Payne's going to set up for today. And we have almost 2-to-1 put-to-call ratio. Max Payne is 530. Hope we're not going for 530 today. All right, but it's a possibility, being since the IWM didn't make any advancements. All right, and let's take a look at the earnings calendar. Again, nothing that's really going to move the markets here. Again, some familiar names, but nothing that's going to move the markets. Monday, what happened to, what's his name was in there on Monday? It was a big one. I'm not sure if it was Oracle was in there. Well, Oracle was due to report on Monday. Okay? They disappeared. All right, so nothing that's going to move the markets on Monday. Just some familiar names, but nothing there big enough to move the markets. Tuesday, oh, there we are. There's Oracle. Oracle's going to show up on Tuesday now. They were on Monday, now they're on Tuesday, and they've decided, they finally came up with a time frame. They're going to do it after the close. Okay, so Oracle, $339 billion. It's going to report after the close on Tuesday and not on Monday. Wednesday, Broadcom, all right, AVGO. And then this one is a big market mover, okay? That's $500 billion. 2/3 of $1 trillion. Okay, they're going to report after the close on Wednesday. Okay, Broadcom. Okay, Oracle after the close on Tuesday. Broadcom after the close on Wednesday. I think Wednesday we got some FOMC and some CPI coming out. I'm not sure until I see next week's calendar, but pretty sure Wednesday is going to be the day. And on top of all that, we're going to have Broadcom earnings. All right, for the U.S. dollar index. All right, here's the U.S. dollar index. Okay, see now I got the red line. That's the 200 SMA. Okay, U.S. dollar index. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And we are consolidating just underneath this 200 SMA. That's a great sign. We could see pops in if they continue to consolidate under here and fall lower. We will probably see some pops in Bitcoin, in gold and silver, and what else will we see? And probably and the market. Okay, gold, silver, Bitcoin, and the market should pop if this falls down below this consolidation area right here. So there's DXY. Like to see it just melt down. We'll see what happens, but you can see I like this. This is consolidating under the 200. This is very nice for the bulls. The idea that price has gotten trapped underneath the 200. Okay, that's very good for the bulls. All right, so let's go back and let's take a look at just a few more. I don't think I covered these. So let's take a look at precious metals. All right, so silver. Yeah, silver's still in a downtrend. All right, but very, very bullish here. Let me see, is that a downtrend? That's more like a double top. That makes the lower high. That puts it down. So no, silver's still in an uptrend. Okay. Yesterday's price action, is that today or yesterday? Okay, yesterday, a higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish cross over the 17 EMA. That's silver, uptrend. Okay, GLD, uptrend. Boy, that's a hard candle today. Higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. So gold uptrend, silver uptrend. All right, let's take a look at USO. USO still in a downtrend till it breaks this high right here. Right there. Okay, still in a downtrend. Yesterday's price action. Higher low, higher high, closing inside the bearish trap under the falling 17. UNG still in an uptrend. Got a higher low and a higher high closing over the bullish trap over the rising 17 EMA. Okay. AMC. Let me just say AMC made some huge advancements last night. Meme stock here. Of course, GME is on the move yesterday. Look at this fallback to minor support. GME may see a bounce here today. I don't know how high they're going to bounce, but there's GME pulling back to the minor support right there. Or excuse me, yeah, minor support right there. That right up to that peak right up there. So AMC looking good to bounce again today. We'll see what happens. So pull back. I bought some on the pullback back here. Okay, so there's AMC. All right, traders, that's it for this morning. All right, if you have any questions, I'll answer them. If not, I'll go ahead and render my video, get it up there posted. All right.